What's up, guys? I wanted to do a little experiment, and I figured I would bring you guys along for the ride. A lot of people were asking me uh, how long a hair whittling edge would last. So I have a tree topping edge, an edge that'll whittle hair, carve fillets out of a hair. This edge will. That's the video I did just a couple days ago. It's done with this knife. It's seen no use since, so it's still that sharp. People were asking how long would it last. I obviously have no clue. I've never tested it before, so I have no way to tell, but that's what we're going to do today. I've taken guesses that maybe you would lose it after the first cut into anything, but I have no clue, so we're going to test that out. You can't see them, but I have two of my wife's hairs right here. I have phone book paper, regular white printer paper, and I have cardboard underneath it. I'm going to make cuts into the phone book paper, and if it passes, if it still whittles hair after that, I'll move to the printer paper. If it still whittles hair after that, I'll move to the cardboard. I'm going to do 3 cuts into each, so 3 cuts into the phone book paper, and I'll test after each cut, and then I'll do that successively for the rest of the time. Sorry for the delay. I marked on the edge so that I could know exactly where I'm doing the cutting and exactly where I'm doing the hair whittling. So how I'm going to gauge this is I'm going to measure if it will whittle free hanging hair. In other words, me holding it and then whittling it out here. If it will no longer do that, then I'll grab the hair and push it onto the edge and see if it'll do it after that, or do that. So I'm going to go ahead and show that it is in fact hair whittling. So I'll grab the hair, and there you go. You see the hair whittled. So the sharpness is adequate. I'm actually going to move the testing surface down to here, probably in between this mark and this mark, so ignore the mark in the middle. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. After I make the test cuts, I'm not going to show you the hair. You're just going to have to trust me, because it's not going to be it's going to be time prohibitive to zoom in the camera and show each test. So see the parts I'm going to cut between here and here. So you see me initiate the cut in between that area. Do one push cut. Then let's see if it whittles hair. Yes, it still whittles hair. So I'll do one more cut in that area. It's a longer cut that time. So let's see if it still whittles hair. Yes, it does. So we will do one more cut in that area. See if it whittles hair again. Sorry I can't do this. I'll try and do it on the camera, but I have to watch the hair I can't do it down here. Okay, it no longer whittles free hanging hair. So that means that I have to physically put the hair on the edge and then bust it like you just saw. So 3 cuts into printer paper and it no longer whittles free hanging hair. Or 3 cuts into phone book paper and it no longer whittles free hanging hair. So let's take it to the printer paper and then see how many cuts into that we can do and still push the hair onto the edge and whittle it. So I'm going to initiate the cut in the correct area and do the cut. That paper is much more abrasive than phone book paper, so it may have just killed the edge in the first cut, but we will see. So I have the hair. And it still broke it. As you can see, it broke the hair. So it's still able to whittle hair if you push it onto the edge. It will no longer whittle free hanging hair like this. So we'll make another cut, longer this time. I'm initiating it within the zone. We will test again. This is fun. I'm doing science. Alright. Now we will see if it whittles hair. Can you see it? Can you see it? Sorry. Yes, it still whittles the hair. As you can see, still broke the hair. Okay. So I still have enough hair left. We will do another cut into the printer paper. A longer cut this time. Even longer still. So cannot really feel any degradation in sharpness in the cut, but I can definitely tell that it's not wanting to whittle the hair like before. So zoom in again, focus out again. Let's see, will it cut the hair? Does not appear to be able to cut the hair anymore. So that's where I'm going to call it. 6 cuts into paper. 6 cuts and M4 will lose the hair whittling edge. So there's your answer. That's far better than any conjecture that I could have given you. I still have the hair, so while I have you, let's see what it takes to get the hair whittling edge back. Have my strop man strop, and we will just see what we can do to make the edge come back. It's the sharpest edge I've ever produced, so kind of bugs me that I lost it. But what am I going to do? Just not use the knife because it has a sharp edge? No, I'm going to use the crap out of it. Actually, I'm going to strop off camera so I can get my angles just right and have the best chance of getting that edge back. Okay. Done with the white side, flipping to the green side. And for people who are wondering, yes, the white side is more coarse. The white side is aluminum oxide with a micron size of 1 to 10 microns. The green side is chromium oxide with a micron size of around 0.3 to 0.5. So it is definitely finer. A lot of people were confused because Bark River's website lists their green as being coarser than the white. But that's because they make their own compound and they mix it with other abrasives. So their green actually is coarser than the white. But that's not the norm. It's the exception. It's the exception and not the rule. So, where's our hair? Found it. Just going to see if it'll whittle. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you are able to get the hair whittling edge back just with a little bit of stropping, and it will whittle, as you can see in the area. Jeez. I can never do it when I'm holding the stuff below the camera for some reason. It never works. Just going to have to do it off camera. You're going to have to trust me. I mean, I have no reason to lie. Why would I lie about it? Okay. Here, that's all the proof I can give you. If I can get it to focus in. You see that I was whittling the hair and it was hooked on this section of the edge. So yeah, you can strop it back to a hair whittling edge pretty easily. You can see that's filleted up the middle. So yeah, that's what it takes to get it back to a hair whittling edge. It's not nearly as sharp as it was before. I don't think it'll treetop, but it does whittle free hanging hair. Let's see if it'll treetop. No. Down there, I just did that down there, but up here it's not sharp enough. Down at the bottom where it did no cutting, piece is too long, too short. Well, hell, I can't do anything while I'm down here looking through the viewfinder. I really need a better camera setup. This thing does really good quality, but the depth of field is so shallow. I'm so focused on keeping it in focus that I can't do much else. There we go. Ha, finally did it right there. Did it on camera. So there you go, proof positive. Back to a hair whittling edge with just a little bit of stropping. Don't know how good of science this was, but maybe it was at least entertaining. It was cool for me to find out. I had no clue how long it would last, but my guess was pretty spot on. Just a few cuts into something and that fine of an edge is gone. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this. I'll do more stuff like this in the future if you do. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.